Hey guys, welcome to Elevate. If you haven't done yet, hit that subscribe button below so that you'll never miss any video of mine. And welcome to another video of the playlist How to Develop a Real-Time BDD Framework using Selenium with Java. In this video, let's see what a step definition file is and what is the purpose of using the step definition file in the BDD automation framework. You know that in BDD framework, we write the scenarios in the feature file using the Gherkin's library. So if we want to execute the scenarios we write in the feature file, the precondition in Cucumber is to implement those steps. Step definition is basically a .java file and it provides us with the feature of implementing the test steps we have written in the feature file. So for every test step in the feature file, we are going to have it implemented in the respective step definition file. By this we can say that step definition basically helps us in converting the plain English written test scenarios into the Java code which will let the application to perform the actions we have defined. So this is the step definition file in theory. So let's go and implement the steps we have designed in our previous videos. So I'm navigating to the Eclipse IDE and so this is the project we have been working from the previous videos, and in the previous sessions we have created a feature file with a scenario and given the tag as chapter 1 link validation, and also we created a test runner file and tried to run this scenario using the test runner file. Let's try to run the file again. Go to run as and then select the test engine, and execution has started. So it has picked the scenario and the execution got completed. So here it is showing us total test it has done is 1 and the passed are 0 and the failed are 1. So you can see that the scenario we ran got failed. Let's see why the scenario got failed. So here it is showing us failed. The step user navigated to the application and the two other steps are undefined. So it is telling us the test steps we have written in this feature file for the particular scenario, we haven't implemented these test steps in the framework. So that is the reason it got failed. So for implementing these test steps, let's create a step definition file for this. So I have already created a package for the steps in the previous video while creating the test runner file. So in this, let's create a Java file. Go to new, select class. Give the name of the class as demo1 steps and you can click on finish, and this is going to be the step definition file for all the test steps we write in this demo1 features file. So how to implement these steps? Cucumber has already provided with the information of how to implement in the console here. So if you see here, it is telling us you can use the annotations at the rate of given, at the rate of when, and at the rate of then to implement the steps. And it is also giving us the format in which we can implement it. It is saying use the annotation at the rate of given followed by the test step, and under that we create a method with the name of the test step and we need to write the code for all the actions we want to perform. So let's copy the same and paste in our step definition file. I'm going to copy it and going to the step definition file and paste it. And it is showing the error here. So when you scroll here, you can see we need to import the annotation given, which is provided by the Cucumber. So let's import it and the error got rectified. In the same way, let's do it for when and then as well. And as we have implemented the step, now let's try to run the scenario once again and see if it is getting passed. Go to runner file and then select the test engine. You can see the scenario got failed again. Let's explore what is the issue now. So it is showing failed. So when you click on this demo step Java, it is showing you the line where the execution got failed. It has got failed because it is intentionally throwing the Java pending exception. And we got this line copied from the default Cucumber provided test steps. So Cucumber has intentionally set this exception so that we'll be performing the actions we want to do under this step. So let's try to remove this, and for time being, let's say I want to print in this step. I am in the step 1. So I'll be printing out I am in the step 1. So let's do the same for the other 2 steps as well. Remove line with the exception and paste the print step. In this step 2. And in the third, step 3. By this we have removed the exception line and we expect the scenario to pass this time. So let's run the scenario. Go to run as and select testng. So the execution has started and you can see the color is green and it is showing all the steps has got passed. So here you can see it passed and the scenario name is validation of the chapter 1 link, and the total tests that ran are 1 and passed are 1 and failures are 0. So we have successfully implemented the test steps for the scenario we have written in our feature file. So this is how we create a step definition file and implement the test steps we write in the feature file using Cucumber. And if you observe the comment here, which is created by the Cucumber by default, it is showing us write the code here that turns the phrase above into concrete actions. For time being, we have written the print statement, but actually what we need to do in the step definition file is write the Java code that turns this phrase into concrete actions. So in the coming up videos, let's see how to write the Java code that turns this particular phrase into the actual actions. So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you learned something new today. Please do like, share and subscribe the channel. See you in the next video.